FC Dallas, Seattle Sounders FC making their way onto the field here in Frisco on this hot night for FC Dallas and for Seattle, both with a lot riding on this match.
Hedges pairs up alongside George John, Julian de Guzman centrally alongside Andrew Jacobson, Jackson on the right, Breckshea on the left.
Chris Montero is in the starting 11 for Seattle, brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Patrick Ianni comes in alongside Jeff Park, Ozzie Alonso alongside Brad Evans.
Seattle is not, and to boot, Seattle played in Trinidad and CONCACAF Champions League play on Thursday night, beating Caledonia AIA 3-1.
Yeah, short turnaround time for the Seattle Sounders.
We'll see if he can bend something in near the face of goal at FC Dallas, which they did, and it is cleared just shy of the line. Jacobson flicked it. Brad Evans is able to boot it free from trouble, and Patrick Ianni was there as well.
A good ball whipped in. It's just a slight little touch, and Patrick Ianni covers the backside. Watch him get in front of Matt Hedges. Right place, right time. That out of eyes for far post side net.
For those wondering about what Vancouver has to deal with stretch run-wise, after playing here at FC Dallas on September 15th, they'll play 4 at home. The lineup on that homestand is Portland. They'll also play Chivas, Colorado, and they do have a tough match against these Seattle Sounders. And this is a dangerous ball here. Rosales, a deflection just wide. A deflection off a defender for FC Dallas, and it knuckles wide of the post, barely. Corner for Christian Tippert.
It looks like Mauro Rosales wants a handball. A little of a slight hesitation. That ball comes in, and it absolutely hits the hand of Matt Hedges. The good thing for Hedges, he never broke the plane of his body. 4
teams will play on that homestand: Colorado, Portland, Chivas, Seattle. They'll end the year on the road at Real Salt Lake. So they do have games in there that will pose challenges. But FC Dallas has to take care of their own business starting tonight. If they do, then obviously there will be a big story to talk about and a big match to be played here in 13 days. Zakuani across, put in by Rosales. Rosales normally the setup man, but here he is scoring the goal. It was officially in the 20th minute. Just pokes it home off the cross from Zakuani.
Oh, what a great run from Steve Zakuani. 500 days ago, Steve Zakuani had his leg broken in Colorado. Look at the speed. Look at the separation from Steve Zakuani. Gets to the byline. Mauro Rosales follows everything up. Backdoor, completely unmarked. Gets in behind Jair Benitez. But if there was ever a feel-good story, this is it. Steve Zakuani back, all the hard work, all the dedication, everything behind the scenes that no one else sees. Steve Zakuani, he's the player that gives Seattle that 1-0 lead, even though Mauro Rosales will get that goal.
Ferreira at midfield. Ferreira upfield. 50-50 ball between Ianni and Jackson. Jeff Park controlled it. Put forward by Johansson. Julian de Guzman controls and lost it. And then Zakuani goes down, and they will play on. Lloyd with the cross to the chest of Blas, in the box, turns, and he puts it right to the feet of Jackson, who scores. Jackson puts it home to equalize.
Ziggy Schmidt immediately off his bench. That was a huge no call by our referee. That tackle from Julian de Guzman takes down Steve Zakuani, and right now the Seattle Sounders are surrounding the referee at the midfield. Once that ball played on, Blas Perez takes a touch with his chest away, cuts that ball back, top of the 6. Johansson gets caught, ball comes across, outside the right foot, simple tap in for Jackson. 1-1, FC Dallas, 33rd minute.
Jackson with his 3rd goal of the season.
Get back across the 6. Hopefully someone's going to make that run. Jackson had come in from his right midfield position, had essentially switched spots with Blas Perez. Right place, right time, simple tap in.
Goal FC Dallas, 1-1. Rosales to Jackson. Space for Zakuani. Finds Rosales, the goal scorer, a cross back post, and headers parried over by Hoffman.
A great decision making from the Seattle Sounders in the final third. Steve Zakuani, he ghosts away from 2 players, finds the open Rosales, who takes a touch, floated ball to the back door. Brad Evans, unmarked, snap header, huge save by Kevin Hartman.
And he has played 86 of those with FC Dallas, more than any of his other Major League Soccer clubs. New England, the old Metro Stars, Tampa Bay, the old Mutiny, or LA. Montero on it. Montero looking to put through Zakuani, and it is Zakuani. Rolls it into Kevin Hartman as Zach Lloyd, desperate defending, trying to stay with and fight off Zakuani with pace. Doesn't get a strong shot though on Hart. Doesn't get on it, but Caskey did. Alonso from Brad Evans, broken up by FC Dallas. Los Perez back to Breck Shea. Jair Benitez, 1v1 against Johansson. Broken up by Jeff Hart, but right back to Breck Shea. Now loose. Perez sets up Jackson, and he is able to put it to the palm of Geschwerning, but he saves it. Did not get the power on it that clearly he wanted. And a quick throw in here. We got a cross, and Perez with a header.
Well, such a great opportunity for FC Dallas, and it was such an awkward buildup with Jeff Park knocking that ball down.
223 minutes played, so infrequently used. Servando Carrasco is in the 78th minute. Substitution presented by Texas Health, Ben Hogan Sports Medicine. And now Jackson maneuvers around the defense. Dangerous chance. Jackson driving in, cuts around the defender, but then it is Evans able to recover and clear. And then 4 green shirts go to the ball, but away from that, play is stopped after a collision between De Guzman and Patrick Ianni.
Jackson has a glorious opportunity down this near side, and watch his insistence on wanting to use his right foot. Gets away from Evans, sets himself up. Instead of playing that ball with his left foot, he took that extra touch because he wanted to hit it with the outside of his right foot.
As they won at Chivas. Rosales here, driving in the corner. It goes far post. Montero a header. And it short hops up into the waiting arms of Kevin Hartman. That was Jackson on it. Daniel Hernandez. Almost midway through the 4 minutes of stoppage time. Benitez to Ferreira against Alex Caskey. Benitez takes a tumble. Johansson is on the ball for Seattle. A break up here by Ferreira. A turnover. Ferreira with a cross, and Blas with a run into the box. This is broken up by Seattle, but is a corner conceded. 50-50 ball won by George John against Montero. Maybe one last chance at the death. Benitez slides it through. Ferreira with a cross. Broken up by Seattle, and the match is over. It is 1 point for FC Dallas.